What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with another video today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the US Mint's plan for the 2024 Platinum Proof Eagle. That's right, we're talking about the Proof Eagle today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay everyone, so today we're talking about the Platinum Proof Eagle. Now you can see here before you I have a BEU or Brilliant Uncirculated or Bullion Eagle in front of you. That is because I don't actually have any Platinum Proof Eagles on hand or in my stack at the current time. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the screen cam. We're going to take a look at what the US Mint is planning for 2024, what the listing shows, things of that nature, and what's available right now on the US Mint's website, and my thoughts and opinions about stacking the Platinum Proof Eagles. So let's head on over to the screen cam and see what we can find. Okay everyone, so I've got the US Mint's website pulled up here. I will link this in the description down below, but without further ado, let's take a look at the 2024 Platinum Eagle offering from the US Mint. So what we want to do is we want to scroll over product schedule. We want to go to 2024 product schedule, and we want to scroll down to take a look and see if we can find the Platinum Eagle that will be offered for 2024. And here we have it. It will be released on February 15th, 2024. And if we go ahead and click on the link, we can see the listing in its entirety. So right off the bat, we can see this is minted or going to be minted in West Point. And the product will be available on sale February 15th, 2024 at noon Eastern Standard Time. And as we can see here, this year they're going with the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. They're doing the right to assemble. So this will be the Platinum Proof coin for 2024. And it's a pretty interesting design. I gotta admit, it's interesting that they decided to go with the leaf design on the front of the coin. I don't know any other way you would really kind of determine what right to assemble would look like in a photo. However, it's a very cool coin and a very interesting one. Now, as you can see here, it's your typical reverse on the proof side. You got your standard $100 face value, and the mintage limit, it looks like this year is going to be 12,000. Now, if you know anything about the US Mint, you know that if they don't sell all 12,000, that number could end up being lower as far as overall sales. And sales are what matters really more than mintage. Mintage is just the limit, and that word limit is very important here because they could sell less and end up melting down whatever's left over or doesn't sell over a certain amount of time. It looks like the household order limit will be 3, so they're not expecting a rush on this coin per se. They're not limiting people to just 1 per household. Instead, they're limiting them to 3 per household, and they might increase that limit further on down the road depending on how many people initially buy it. But this is what the offering is. So it looks like the US Mint is going to continue to make Platinum Proof American Eagle coins. Now, this is interesting because, as y'all know, I made a video recently talking about the Bullion coin perhaps skipping production for year 2024. So perhaps this coin could be a bit more popular given that it's maybe the only offering the US Mint has, and so that could increase its demand overall. We'll just have to wait and see. We've got about 2 weeks before this coin is released, so we'll see what happens on day 1. I don't think it's going to sell out, but I could be proven wrong. Overall, do I think you should get this coin? Well, it depends on what spot price is at and what the US Mint decides they're going to list this coin at. As you can see here, they don't have a price, and that a lot of that has to do with spot pricing being impossible to determine where it's going to be at on sale day, so they'll probably determine that at that point. Now, if we take a look up here, we can also see if they are still currently selling any of the previous years. So we'll go to shop, we'll go to coins, and we'll go to platinum coins. Now, as we can see here, they do not have any more 2018s, 2023s. Excuse me, they do have 2023s and 2018s in stock, so you can buy either of those coins if you so desire. but they are unfortunately out of stock of the 2021, which is interesting. Keeps rolling down, and they are out of the 2020, the 2019, and the 2022. Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that these coins were all decided to be minted in different years, okay, and different mintage limits. So not all the mintage limits are the same. They're not all 12,000 coins like the 2024 is projected to be. So the 2018 has a higher mintage limit, and so it didn't sell quite as quickly or go out of stock as fast as, say, some of these other ones. So that's something else to keep in mind, is that the 12,000 mintage limit could end up being too high or too low or just right of a number. So you can't really base your purchase off that. However, if you are interested in getting Platinum Eagles, they have multiple offerings available. Now, my guess is that the price is going to probably remain the same. I don't see too much movement in the next 2 weeks. So when they do release this coin, it could end up being $14.95 out the door, but we will just have to wait and see. But it's interesting that they still have some of the previous years available, especially the 2018, given that it's been about 5 or almost 6 years since that coin has been out. Okay, everyone, and there you have it. The US Mint has Platinum Proof Eagles. They are minting them for 2024, and it looks like they're just going to continue minting them. Now, my thoughts overall on the Platinum Proof Eagles is I think that has been proven to be a very decent seller for the US Mint. As most of y'all know, the US Mint likes selling collectible stuff direct from the US Mint, so I don't think Platinum is going to change in that aspect. I made a video recently talking about the bullion version of the Platinum Eagle leaving production, or the Mint deciding not to do it for 2024. That's still up in the air a little bit. However, they do still plan on making the Platinum Proof Eagle. So I think that's pretty interesting that they still are going to be acquiring Platinum. One thing that could be happening is they could be trying to acquire Platinum and perhaps decide it's just not worth it to buy so much. So what they do acquire, they're going to put towards their collectible Platinum Proofs. I don't know for sure. Nobody can really tell what the Mint is thinking at any given time, but they are doing some interesting things for sure, and they have always treated the Platinum Eagle in a very interesting aspect, very different from their gold and silver offerings. So with all that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. Till next time, we'll see y'all.